I set the whole van up ready for 2 nights, and the council guy came along and told us we're not allowed to camp here and we have to move on. G'day guys, and welcome to another episode of Aussie Jimmy. I'm out here today in a small part of Jongopshire, and as you can see here behind me, it says Charbuck and camping not allowed here. So this car park here, we actually stayed here last night, but don't tell anyone. It's just a great big car park, nothing here. There's a sign here that says no car camping, no camping here. I can't see what the problem is, no camping here. What I'm assuming is there's this giant river behind me, or creek. I'm assuming people come out here in the summertime and they camp here, and they're not paying for the campsite obviously, and they're probably going up to the restaurant having something to eat and we're spending money. But for some reason there's probably rubbish, fires, who knows what it is. Council doesn't want anyone here. So we actually stayed here last night. We thought it would be alright to stay here again tonight, so I set the whole van up ready for 2 nights, and I had a lot of work planned today, but then when I was doing the laundry with the scrubber bag, the council guy came along and told us we're not allowed to camp here and we have to move on. So had to pack the car up again, and we're on our way to find somewhere else. But so this video, guys, will probably be more like what are the problems and issues of car camping in Korea. And for us, we're living in the van. We don't want to be paying for campsites every night because $25 a night just doesn't work on our budget. That's why we got the camping car, so we don't have to go to campgrounds. If we want to go to campground, we'd have a tent, but we got a camping car. So hopefully Korea will become more camping car friendly, but at the moment, the community, the etiquette for camping cars, it's not real good, especially for people who come and sleep in their SUVs and stuff. They leave their trash everywhere. I've seen it everywhere. I'm not saying everyone does it, but it happens. So anyway, guys, we got to go find somewhere else, and I'll see you at the next place. Well, here we are, guys. It's the next day. We found a spot here to stay tonight. It's actually the next day, and last night we stayed up here on the road. The first place we went to also had a sign which said no camping car or no sleeping in your car. So we had something to eat at that car park. There was probably 4 or 5 other camping cars there, but we were just like, there were signs up everywhere. We were just like, we're not gonna deal with this. We don't want to deal with this. So we drove along and we parked on the side of the road up here. There was one other camper there, so we felt safe enough there. There was no signs about no camping car, which was fine. And then when we were taking the dogs for a walk this morning from up here, we came past this area. We could see it from up on the footpath, and we were like, hey, that looks like a good spot. And where we were parked, we were getting absolutely no solar. We were down to 50%, so we're like, we better move. Let's go get a spot where there's a lot of sun. And it's really nice. Like, you can tell here this park has not been maintained at all. There's a toilet, a squatting toilet, and a dump toilet, and a urinal. But I just can't believe that no one comes here. It's not maintained, that's the only problem. Look at this grass behind me. Like, this is meant to be the park here. But it's got a nice little shelter up here. We call them Palgukjang in Korea. I can do my yoga in later. And yeah, it's just a really nice spot. Look at all these yellow butterflies just everywhere. So here's the Palgukjang that I was talking about. I was going to do my yoga here, but I've just actually noticed there's a whole heap of hornets or wasps, but they don't seem to be flying around too much. There they are. There's some up there. Yeah, it doesn't look very inviting. We saw some people come up here earlier for looked like a picnic, so I don't know how they went with them. There's the wasp now flying away. But here's the general area. Reservoirs on that side. Where we stayed last night was just up here on the side of the road. This park, you can tell, hasn't been mowed. There's not much really going on here. It's last day of October. The fall colours are coming through very nicely. Lots of orange around here, a bit of red. It's a nice little park, and walk the dogs around. So this video is generally about problems of living in a camping car in Korea, or doing the van life in Korea. The problem is that a lot of places where we can car camp, a lot of people will come and sleep in the back of their SUV, and we experienced it the other week. They get their big bag of rubbish and they just leave it there, although they don't even have a bag of rubbish. Just bottles and cans all over the floor, noodle cups, and just trash generally just left behind. And then people like us who are actually living the van life in Korea, we get to these car parks where people used to go, but now the council's put up a big sign, there's no car camping allowed here, because people have disrespected the place they've been at and trashed it really. And it's really hard for us to find places, so we always have our fingers crossed that when we go somewhere, there's not going to be a sign that says no car camping, because for us it's vital that we can find somewhere where we can car camp. And the car park that we're staying in right now is also filthy, dirty. There's so much rubbish there. I actually saw the cleaner come earlier and she just went to the toilet and she left. Like, she didn't say anything to us about staying there, so I feel very grateful that she didn't say anything, because we were told yesterday we had to move on from where we were. So I'm actually going to go back over there now and pick some rubbish up, clean the car park up, so when other people come there and they see us there, it doesn't look like our rubbish, because there's plenty of rubbish over there. Let's go over there and clean some mess up. Well, just from the car park, I picked up all this rubbish here. Lots of wet wipes and plastic cups. Well, that's probably about it, guys. I just wanted to let you guys know it's not so easy to do car camping here in Korea. Just recap on the issues. I didn't mention both of them, but the first one is the rubbish. Rubbish is always a problem. I even picked up the rubbish here, and a couple of cars came, and people visit the park, and there's more rubbish to pick up. So even just normal everyday people can't take their own rubbish with them. And it looks bad on us because they see our camping car there, and then other people think that we're leaving the rubbish, and it's not us. That's why all the car camping community is angry at the moment. And then the other problem is that the bathrooms, people wash up their dirty plates and stuff in the bathroom basin. They block the toilets, they have showers in the toilet, because it's not the facility for camping. People just want to have a shower, they'll just go into the basin, and I don't know what they do. They use a bowl or something to throw it over them. But yeah, that's probably it, guys. Quick video today. Not the hiking video you usually get. A little bit more van life kind of stuff. What I want to do a bit more. And plus I got a new camera and I haven't worked out the editing app for it yet, which will be my goal this week. And hopefully soon I'll start posting more than once in a week. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. It doesn't take much time to hit that little button and hit the bell notification so you get notified every time I upload a new video. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.